In the small town of Villisca, Iowa, a horrifying event unfolded on the night of June 10, leaving an indelible mark on American history. 8 people, including 6 innocent children, were brutally bludgeoned to death with an axe in their own home. This heinous crime, known as the Villisca Axe Murders, shocked the tight-knit community and continues to be one of the most perplexing and haunting unsolved mysteries in the annals of American criminal history. The Moore family, consisting of parents Josiah and Sarah Moore, and their 4 children, Herman, Catherine, Boyd, and Paul, were a respected and well-liked family in Villisca. On the fateful night, the Moores invited 2 friends, Lena and Ina Stillinger, to spend the night at their home. Little did they know that this seemingly ordinary evening would turn into a nightmare. As darkness settled over the quiet town, a sinister presence crept into the Moore residence. The killer, armed with an axe found on the property, mercilessly attacked the sleeping family and their guests. The brutality of the murders was beyond comprehension. The victims had suffered multiple blows to their heads, with the walls of the house bearing witness to the gruesome scene. The discovery of the crime sent shockwaves through Villisca, a town unaccustomed to such violence. The gruesome details of the murders spread like wildfire, and fear gripped the hearts of the townspeople. The town's sense of security shattered, leaving an indelible scar on the collective psyche of Villisca. Law enforcement at the time, ill-equipped and unaccustomed to handling such violent crimes, struggled to make sense of the horrific scene. The lack of modern forensic tools and investigative techniques, combined with the absence of a clear motive, hindered progress in identifying the perpetrator. The Villisca Axe Murders became an enigma that would haunt investigators for years to come. As news of the tragedy spread, the nation was captivated by the gruesome details of the case. Newspapers across the country covered the story, and the once quiet town of Villisca found itself thrust into the spotlight. However, despite the attention, the killer managed to evade justice, slipping away into the shadows. In the aftermath of the murders, the Moore house became a macabre attraction for the morbidly curious. Sensationalism surrounded the crime scene, with people flocking to Villisca to catch a glimpse of the home where the unspeakable act occurred. This influx of visitors further fueled the town's unease and created an atmosphere of perpetual dread. Over the years, various theories emerged regarding the identity of the Villisca Axe murderer. Some speculated that it was a local resident with a personal vendetta, while others believed it to be the work of a transient drifter passing through town. The lack of concrete evidence and the passage of time only deepened the mystery, allowing speculation to thrive. One theory that gained traction suggested a connection between the Villisca Axe murders and a series of similar crimes in the Midwest during the same period. This theory posited the existence of a serial killer who moved undetected between towns, leaving a trail of death in their wake. However, like many other theories, this one lacked the crucial evidence needed to draw definitive conclusions. The investigation into the Villisca Axe murders faced numerous challenges from the start. Crime scenes in the early 20th century were not handled with the precision and care we expect today, and crucial evidence may have been compromised or lost. Witnesses were interviewed, but memories faded over time, and the small-town atmosphere made it difficult to separate fact from rumor. In the absence of modern forensic techniques, investigators were left to rely on traditional methods, such as witness statements and circumstantial evidence. While some suspects were questioned, no one was ever formally charged with the murders. The Villisca Axe murderer remained an elusive figure, forever escaping the grasp of justice. The impact of the Villisca Axe murders extended beyond the immediate horror inflicted upon the Moore family and their guests. The crime left an enduring mark on Villisca itself, transforming the once tranquil town into a place forever associated with unsolved mystery and tragedy. The scars ran deep, affecting not only the survivors and their families but the entire community. The passing decades did little to diminish the fascination surrounding the Villisca Axe murders. As the case became a staple in true crime lore, amateur sleuths and professional investigators alike continued to probe for answers. Theories multiplied, ranging from the plausible to the downright outlandish, as individuals sought to unravel the mystery that had eluded resolution for so long. In the 21st century, renewed interest in cold cases and the advent of advanced forensic technologies prompted a fresh look at the Villisca Axe murders. Investigators re-examined existing evidence, searching for overlooked clues that could finally unmask the killer. However, the passage of time had taken its toll, and the chances of finding conclusive answers grew increasingly slim. The Moore House, now a museum dedicated to the memory of the victims, stands as a somber reminder of the tragedy that unfolded within its walls. Tourists and true crime enthusiasts visit the museum, drawn by a morbid curiosity to understand the events of that fateful night. Yet, the mystery endures, shrouded in the darkness of the past. The Villisca Axe murders continue to captivate the public imagination, inspiring books, documentaries, and even fictionalized accounts. Theories about the identity of the killer persist, but the truth remains elusive, buried beneath layers of time and speculation. The legacy of the Villisca Axe murders is one of sorrow, fear, and the unsettling realization that some mysteries may never be solved. As we reflect on the events of June 10, 1912, the Villisca Axe murders stand as a chilling testament to the fragility of small-town life and the enduring enigma of unsolved crime. The shadows cast by that fateful night linger over Villisca, a constant reminder that some secrets are destined to remain buried, hidden within the dark recesses of history.